Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 52 of Direwolf20's Regrowth series with Soren. How's it going, Soren?
I'm very confused.
I don't know where all the power is going in our AE system. I know it's using 7,000 RF a tick. How or why, I could not say.
I can account for at least 210, but I don't know where 1,000's coming from. Let alone 6K or 7K.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know the wireless transmitter is using a good amount. But you know what? I wonder if something's going on over here. Let me try something real quick. That is... No, that's still 7K, so it's not that. It's 100% the AE system, right? Because when you look at the network tool, it says, like, 7,000 RF.
It's using 6.98K. Yeah, it's just sub 7K. But I'm not sure where it's using that.
Well, our induction matrix is almost burned out, so I'm going to fire up the fusion reactor. Do you agree?
That works. That works.
Like, because we're going to be out of power in, like, 30 seconds. There we go. Input 204,000 RF a tick. Now, somebody told me that even though the heat level is going to go down, it should stabilize running at an injection rate of 2. So I'll go ahead and believe them, because I can fire off this laser amplifier again if I need to.
Okay, I have 2.5K. I know where that's coming from. But still work on it.
Right. Well, the 2.5 is coming from the...
interfaces.
Oh, is it the interfaces? Yeah, there's a good amount coming from the interfaces, I think. And I know there's like a huge chunk coming from the wireless thing.
Ah, okay, yeah. That's because you want it near the villages.
I mean, you can leave it. I think we'll be all right.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because it's about 4.6K with the interfaces and the wireless access alone.
Okay.
So, somewhere along the lines, it's probably usage as well as charging up the dense cell when it's empty.
Right.
So,
I'm going to go ahead and leave the fusion reactor at an injection rate of 2, and I'm going to see if it continues to run. Like, at an injection rate of 2. I think 100 million Kelvin is where it's going to stop running, maybe, but we'll see. It's running, and it's producing power, and we're rapidly filling up our induction matrix. And as a result, I'm going to get some cable, the good one, and pop it down right there. Nice. And this should start filling up. Remember, it's 1 billion RF, so there we go, 1.01. Nice, that's cool. So at least we'll have this heated up and ready to go again. How are our statistics and fuel levels doing? Heats, still doing all right. So that's cool. Our heat's still going down, but it's not going down very quickly. So I think it's going to continue to run. That looks good. Okay. We'll just leave it and hope for the best. I think leaving it at 2, we'll see what happens. We're not actually wasting power at this point because we're producing a ton. We're actually producing 220-ish. Yeah, so that number is going down because the heat's going down. But that's what we would expect. Now, these guys can do 128, right? So we should be able to do 256 out. We're inputting 204. Okay, that makes sense. We will be wasting power soon, though, because once that thing fills up, like, we're done. But that's okay. I'm cool with that. All right, so we're good on power for now, Soren, so don't stress, like, too badly about it. But...
okay.
I mean, this deuterium and tritium, I've got 3 full tanks of it, and they are definitely being used up at a rate that's not slow. I think what we'll do is like let the laser charge up as much as it can, and like just have this ready to do another blast, and we'll just use this as emergency power as needed, right?
Yeah.
I think that would be a wise course of action. I would expect these other laser thingies to hold power, but I guess I'm crazy about that. So, I don't know. But anyway, we have things going on, don't we?
Maybe. Actually, they've been a lot of, whatchamacallit, the Dementor-looking things appearing out of nowhere.
Yeah, there have been.
Few.
There definitely have been. Ooh, What the World Embraces has some new quests. Too many seeds, so I need a seed storage, and then pruning time, so I need clippers. Maybe I'll just knock out a couple quick quests. Seed storage. And clipper. Seems easy enough.
Worth noting, those
so what's this do?
give a use to the string stat in Regrowth now.
Oh, I didn't hear you at all.
Nor did I. Very quiet. You have a microphone, but
Okay, I'll try
just
that.
try talking. There you go. Okay. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, the clippers give an actual use to the string stat in the pack now.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, I saw that. It gives you a chance to like plant like a new version of the seed.
Yeah, so it's used for quick propagation of a seed.
Right. Okay, that's cool. Now, I did collect some stuff for some witchery quests, and then I got sidetracked with other things and stuff. And I don't know what I did or didn't do. I'm pretty sure I got what I need for this quest right here, which is the Soul Brazier. So let's check that out. That requires a Necrotic Stone, which I definitely have, or a Necromantic Stone. Cool. So that's cool. And then there was Written in Blood, Demonic Contract. That seems easy enough to make. Except for the pork chop.
So I installed a program on my new computer. Dire.
Oh. Am I going to regret this? I'm already regretting it.
I got my autoclicker set.
What? I'm not even hearing anything. What are you doing?
You have your mob sounds off probably.
I think they're low. What is it?
It's the Enderman sound, but I'm just right-clicking with the autoclicker.
Oh, nice. So you installed an auto clicker just so you could do that?
No, I installed the Corsair program, but it was primarily for you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that happened. Raw pork chop question mark. Ah.
I've been playing Fortresscraft, and
have you?
It's kind of fun. There's
Isn't it
some
though?
things I want fixed. Like
Well, yeah. I mean, there's only
yeah.
one guy really working on it, and there's
Yeah,
another guy
no.
that's like a part-time developer.
Yeah. The the bees that swarm you, they're awesome, except for the fact that they can shoot from underground. They can
Right.
get stuck in the ground and keep shooting your base. It's like, I can't defend that.
Well, clear out the ground that they get stuck in. I feel like that's pretty easy. They're bees. They can burrow.
They can burrow. They shouldn't be able to shoot acid through the ground
They
without leaving a
create
hole.
very small acidic holes with their acid, and then they burrow.
Yes, but they don't shoot said acid towards a giant machine.
Oh, another thing to note, that issue you guys were having last time when you first updated to 0.88, where you would randomly crash when you were like crafting stuff, that's if you hold W while moving stuff into the crafting grid or something.
Occasionally, not all the time.
I might do that.
But yeah, it's a bug in the version of crafting tweaks that's in the current version of the pack.
Neat. So I think I have to summon an imp. That's easy enough. So let's see. I made that. Yes, I made the seer stone. I must have made the seer stone. Don't know where it is, but I must have made it somewhere along the line. And put it somewhere, because it's not anywhere that I can see. Maybe I put it with all my witchery stuff. It's funny, like, me and Soren haven't recorded for about a week because there was, like, Christmas and New Year's, and both of us had stuff going on at that time, and so it's been a little bit over a week, and I'm like, I forget a lot of things that I was working on.
I'm like, I have no idea what I'm working on, so I'm just gonna do this instead.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I'm gonna have a good time doing whatever I'm doing, but I don't remember what I was doing.
Wild and Wolf were still playing Infinity over Christmas, so I looked at it yesterday just to see where we are at, and it was like, the entire base has changed. Cool. But they had not made AE yet, so.
I mean, I must have made a seer stone because the quest is complete, but like, I can't find it in my inventory anywhere. Or in AE or any of the chests that I would expect it to be in. So I don't know what I did with it. But it's got to be around somewhere. I don't think there's a chest back here, right? Nope, just the distillery. Oh well, I might have to make another seer stone if I can't find it. But we'll figure that out at some point in the future. So let's like do a quick recap, Soren, of the quests that we have left. So there's a couple witchery ones. I think I finished Thaumcraft, right? How the World Changes is only 36% complete, even though I've only got one quest left in it. So I feel like there's probably a bunch more quests that are hidden. So there's a lot of witchery to do still. There's a good amount of blood magic. And then there's chapter 15, which is the recovery quest for the world. So have we checked out if we can get the Mayan souvenir stuff yet?
I have not looked at it, but I also found your seer stone.
Oh, where was it?
Next to the obelisk chest.
Wait, where?
There was a chest next to the obelisk that you placed down during one of the episodes.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. And I had a demonic soul stone in there or something too, didn't I?
Yeah, in regards to the witchery stuff, there's quite a bit that's behind getting the Brew of Flowing Spirit.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, it's one of those things where I really don't mind if you cheat to bypass it.
Oh, okay. So I still need them to make gold ornaments here. They don't want to do that at this moment. Seems like they're still working on this pyramid thing, but they're not actually making progress. Which has me concerned. Clearing an old path. Okay. Let's come back in a minute. I'm going to see what these guys are up to here and maybe get another village going, and then we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. I think this dude's building a building that's called a crafter, and maybe that's what we need in order to get. See, look, this guy, 43 meters west, which is that way, is constructing things, and he's using stuff. And I'm hoping that Cobtook in construction. Project Cobtook Crafter in construction. So I think that means that the building that's going to craft things, like maybe the block that I need for the quest, is currently in progress. So this dude's going to town, making a town. There he goes. Good job, little man. Sweet. I'm going to keep an eye on the resources he needs. So far, that's all he's asked for, so I've given it to him. Remember, by way of selling to the villager. I'm guessing this number here represents something. Maybe like the status or progress of it. Yeah, see, that's a key building. So I'm thinking that's important. That's the building over there. Cobb Took, Crafter. And the shop is tools. Okay, cool. Sounds good to me. I'll let him build, and then maybe once this building is built, I can get the object that I need for the quest. So if we check down here, it's this thing. Be right back. Oh yeah, guys, this house is definitely coming along nicely. I'm hoping, like I said, once it's done, I think they'll be able to craft the thing. So I'm thinking what happens is the villager has to get to, or the village itself has to get to a certain size where it has access to like the cool resources and stuff. That's what I'm thinking is happening. So we'll come back in a second. All right, I'm thinking this building's almost done. Let's see. What are you working on, by the way, Soren? I'm watching a building get built. Maybe that's the percentage. So it's at 99 right now. I wonder if 100 means done.
We came over to look at the village too, but we're going to go back and work on the capacitor.
Getting resources for construction. Cool. Okay, maybe that's a percentage thing. That would be neat. See, we don't have... we're still out of stock on those gold ornaments. Interesting. But construction Taz Cobb took in construction. Maybe it's not 100% done yet. Currently empty. That means something. Okay, let's see what this dude's all about. Okay, so now it looks like there's a person who's willing to sell to me, even though it's currently empty.
With the mysterious maps, they do actually each have a hidden quest that unlocks when you obtain them, as part of the way they work.
Oh, thanks.
Gotcha. So that building finished, and there's a person in there that sells tools, but I still can't get the golden block that I need for the quest. So I'm guessing we're waiting for another building. So this guy is working on 60 meters east. So I guess maybe this is another one? Maybe this is what I need. We'll wait and see. Alright guys, we're back. Construction's at 99%, I believe. And this guy getting resources for construction. So he's going to go build something else. And I'm going to, if I stand in the shop, somebody comes running over to sell to me. And here's this dude. Oh, he sells obsidian tools. That's neat. They're all out of stock at the moment, but that's cool. But there's still no gold ornaments. Interesting. Well, I'm going to leave this village alone for a bit, I think. And maybe make a new village. What do you think, Soren? You're cool with that? Another village? I'm going to make... So we have Mayan and Japanese done. So we need Byzantine, Hindi, and Norman. I guess I'll go... I'm going to go with this side, so I'll go Byzantine.
Fair enough.
Works. The scepter thing is in the AE system, right?
I think. I'm trying to remember what it was called. Summon, I think. Yeah. Just say.
There it is, Wand of Summoning. So I guess what I'll do is head, like... We've got one village east, one north. I'm going to make this one to the south, if I can find a good plot of land to do it on. Or maybe I'll just do it kind of southeast-ish. Over where we had all our fun with our wither.
Ooh.
Yeah. Thinking over here might be a good spot. So maybe it's kind of south of the Mayan village. Hopefully this is far enough. We'll see. I just need the gold block on the ground and right click with Wand of Summoning, right?
Didn't you find you needed to have dirt under the gold block?
Yeah, I guess we'll find out in a minute. There we go. Yep, that was 100% it. Nice. I've got a Byzantine thing going on here. Cool. Look at this neat place. And we're going to want the admin anchor. Because remember, admin anchor equals keep villages alive.
Right.
I'm guessing this is the town hall. Ish place. And oh, hello. That's cool. So outside is where this thing is now. Oh, here's the person that sells me. Nice. All right. So right now, these guys, no construction progress. Birchwood, wood, any oak wood. Okay. I don't know that we have a lot of birchwood, do we? I can probably make it with mana infusion. Spruce, which comes from oak. Let me go get some of that. And I'll leave the admin anchor here and we'll find out. And Soren, I think we're going to need to sleep soon.
Okie dokie.
So you be ready to do that. Let me know when you're ready to sleep.
I'm in the bed.
Hooray!
Or at least I'm trying to be.
I'm on the way. There we go. So yes, the gold block needs to be on top of one dirt block because it failed to build, and then I placed one dirt block underneath and did it again, and it worked.
I will add a note of that to the quest.
Cool. Nice. That should be a good enough amount of wood. And we'll go sell this to those guys. So hopefully they can start building, and we'll get progress on our next quest. You're trying to get that block for the multi-block energy storage thing, Zorn?
Yeah, I have to wait for the assembly table, so it's gonna make more lasers. But I need more Wrath of Rune, or Rune of Wrath.
Gotcha.
Good news is that's fairly cheap to make now.
Okay.
The component runes will not be used up when you're crafting the Rune of Wrath on the Runic Altar. So the only recurring cost is the diamonds.
Okay, so somebody's working northeast. Cool. That guy's building. Nice. So what do I need to get for this quest? Oops. So the quest for the Byzantine is Byzantine tiles and Vin. Okay. Now where's that person who sells to me? The Byzantine villager does not come running to like talk. Oh, there it is. Okay, I have to stand near this sign, and here they sell. I'll be right there, Direwolf. Cool. So I'm not seeing either of those. There's Byzantine tiles. They're currently out of stock. They probably want to be more friendly with me yet. Known face. Okay, cool. All right, let's come back in a minute. I think what I'm going to do, you need more cobblestone, sandstone, and wool. Cobblestone, sandstone, and wool. Do we have enough resources for this? Apparently not. Cobblestone, sandstone. Soren, would you do me a favor and craft me some wool if you're at the base? I don't seem to be able to remotely request it.
We're out of spider essence. Okay, yep.
Oh, that's why. All right, I got enough for now. That'll at least make them happy.
There's more spider essence in the thing, by the way, whenever you need it.
Cool. I'm going to sell them a bunch of iron, which will hopefully make me more friendly to them. And they've currently got all the stuff they need. Let's see if I'm a better friend to you, Mr. Villager, yet. Favorite trader, nice. Alright, I got favorite trader status. Alright, I'm going to let this village build up a little bit, and hopefully, let's see, the construction is 18 meters south, which is that way. Cool, he's building over here, nice. Alright, I'll let this fishing village, I guess, build up a little bit, and then we will come back and see what kind of cool stuff we can do to trade with these guys. Alright guys, we are back, and I'm going to kick off another village, because why not? So we've got Byzantine, let's see. The other two we're going to need is Hindi and Norman. So let's do a Hindi one, why not? Oh, hello. Cool. I'm guessing this is it. It didn't build it like right where I was, but it built it pretty close by. Cool. So you need a lot of sandstone. Neat. Let's see, what blocks do I need from you guys? I need brick mold, which according to this dude, brick molds. Cool. Oh, I can just buy one. Nice. Alright, the Hindi Village quest was easy. It was available immediately.
Nice.
Oh wait, now it wants a mud brick. Okay. Okay, with some sand and dirt in your inventory. I can do that. Sand and dirt. Right click with the brick mold. Sweet. And after some time, it'll dry out. I don't know how much time, but we'll find out. So I guess in the meantime, I can sell them some sandstone. Is there like an easier recipe for this? Like, just the 4 sand? I guess not. One more 100, that should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you get sandstone. Lucky you guys. Soren, can you do me a favor if you're near the base?
What do you need?
Can you teach the A system how to make sandstone for me? It already knows how to make sand. I just need the 4 sandstone recipe.
The building you're looking for the
There.
mines to build is the carver.
The carver for the mines?
Yep.
Thank you, Soren. Oh, I needed more fire and earth essence, oh well. For now, you poor guys, let me get you an admin anchor so you don't unload. Whoops. Yeah, this is a good spot. And we'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, we're back, and it looks like we have another handy souvenir. Cooked brick. The mud bricks can then be cooked in a furnace to produce cooked brick 2. Okay, on the way back to the base to handle that. I'm guessing the vanilla furnace, aka smelting factory. There we go. Nice. Another quest complete, Soren.
Nice.
Yeah, we're rocking it. Cool. So I've done enough villager stuff. I might start doing some of these off camera. I definitely have to wait for the Mayan to do stuff, and probably have to wait for the Byzantines to do stuff as well, because they don't even have like Vin listed as an option yet. So that's probably going to be a bit. I guess I can produce the Norman village real quick. Let's do that. Let's get a gold block. Just going to make the Norman village, and we'll put this guy over here-ish. This looks like a good spot. As good a spot as any, at least. Hooray! Village suddenly. That is kind of cool. Alright, somebody want to sell to me? You need wood, oak wood.
Oh, to get the Vin dye, you just need to buy some grapes and craft some.
What's that?
To get the Vin, you buy grapes and craft the Vin yourself.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, they still won't sell me the other thing, so that's okay. Oh, I see, yeah, some wine grapes. That's neat. So I need to get what from this quest? Cider and Norman tapestry. Cool. Let's see what they say for Norman tapestry. That's cool. Alright, so some tapestries there. Okay, that's cool. I don't know if they need buildings for that or not, but I mean, we can find out. So you're out of stock on the tapestries and on the cider apples. I'm guessing that they're going to need a building to do that. Carpenter's house is in progress. Cool. So this is a list of all the houses that are available. So there's groves. Bakery, pig farm, cattle farm, well inn. Cool. All right. So we'll let these guys start building as well, and we'll kind of come back after a bit. Let's get our anchor in here too. Right here ought to be good. All right, we'll come back. All right, guys, so I think what I'm going to do is wrap up the episode here, come back next episode, and work on some other quests. We've done a lot with the villages lately, so I'm going to let most of them just kind of chill out and build their buildings and do their things, and hopefully we'll get to the point where they're willing to sell me the things that I need for their quests. But in the meantime, I will start working on other things. So for now, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.